All right, I apologize. My camera got cut off in the last part of our last video. So just to review, alternate exterior angles are equal. So 1 and 8 are on opposite sides of our transversal. They are exterior angles and they're alternate, so they're equal. What we were saying just before I got cut off is that 2 and 7 are also alternate exterior angles. They're on opposite sides of the transversal. They're both acute, therefore they are both equal as well. All right, so I'm sure you can guess at this point, alternate interior angles. Interior means inside. So alternate interior angles are angles that are on opposite sides of the transversal, but instead of outside with nothing to contain them, like 1, 2, 7, and 8, they are on the inside. So our interior angles are 3, 4, 5. Let me fix this real quick. And 6. So I want to give you just a second. Guess which angles are alternate interior angles. All right, so alternate, opposite sides of the transversal, right? So we've got angle 3, which is an acute angle. And then on the opposite side, we've got angle 6, which is also an acute angle. So our first pair of alternate interior angles are angles 3 and angles 6. Okay, looking back at here, I'm sure you can guess. Our next pair of alternate interior angles are angles 4 and angles 5, right? They are on opposite sides of transversal A. They are both obtuse, right? They're on opposite sides, catty-cornered to each other, if you want to call it that. So we also have angles 4 and angles 5 that are alternate interior angles. Just like alternate exterior angles are equal, alternate interior angles are equal. So believe it or not, looking back at our figure, I could give you one of these angles and you could find every single other angle. So let me clean it up just a little bit before we move on. All right, so I'm going to tell you that this angle right here is 120 degrees. So we could skip right away to this angle right here because this 120 degree angle and this angle are alternate exterior angles. So if this one's 120, this also has to be 120. Now, we can figure out this angle right here because this 120 degree angle and this angle right here are supplementary, meaning they have to add up to 180 degrees. So 180 minus 120 gives us 60 degrees. This angle has to be 60 degrees. Next, alternate exterior angles. If this is 60 degrees, this angle right here is an alternate exterior angle. Therefore, this angle is also 60 degrees. Now, we could use supplementary angles, use alternate exterior, interior to figure out the rest of these. But I want to talk to you about one more thing, which is corresponding angles. So what I want you to do next is think, if I took lines B and C and I squished them together so that they were the same exact line, you could imagine that this angle right here would become this angle right here. Those are called corresponding angles. So if this angle is 120, guess what? This angle is also 120. Same idea on the other side. If this angle is 60, squish it together. This angle has to be 160. Now we can use two different lines of thinking. Squish the angles together. this 120 degree angle would become this obtuse angle, which is 120. This 60 degree angle would become this angle right here, which would also be 60 degrees. However, we can also think about it as alternate interior angles. So this 60 degree angle is alternate interior to this angle. Alternate interior angles are the same, so this is 60 degrees. This angle right here is an alternate interior angle to this angle right here. So if this is 120, this is 120. So multiple ways to solve missing angles when a transversal crosses parallel lines. Easiest way to think about it, guys, here it is, sum it all up. If the obtuse angle is 120 degrees, all obtuse angles are 120 degrees. If the acute angle is 60 degrees, all acute angles are 60 degrees. So lots of stuff happening when a transversal crosses a set of parallel lines.